Hey, it's me, ProJared, and I got a chance to play ARMS on the Nintendo Switch at the Nintendo Switch reveal event in New York just a few days ago, and I want to let you guys know some of my thoughts about the game. I'm playing against Ben Reeves of Game Informer's. You can also see a little bit of his perspective over on Game Informer's YouTube channel, so be sure to look at that too for a different perspective on how this works. She's just teaching me how to play. I am playing with the two Joy-Con controllers strapped to my wrist and using the motion controls that was showing off in the trailer. Now, one of the things that they didn't really say in the trailer that I wish they did is that you don't need to use motion controls to play this game. And I think that's really important to know. You can just use like a normal button control scheme. That said, the motion controls work better than you think. So I'm playing as the Ninjaru character, and he's playing as Mecha Girl. I forget his name. This is one of the other things I wish they showed off the trailer, is that at the beginning of every fight, you actually choose each arm's fist weapon, and they have different properties. I couldn't tell you specifically what properties are what, but it seemed like every character has got like the normal punching glove fisty weapon, and then you have character-specific ones on the top and bottom option for each hand. So I took like a shuriken in my left hand and a sort of trident thing in the right. So it seemed like the trident one has like a little bit of a wider reach, but obviously not as much as vertical. And I couldn't tell you what the speeds or anything. Again, it's hard to know without getting a whole lot of thorough hands-on time. So the way the game controls is that you hold both Joy-Cons upright like like joysticks, and then you tilt them both to one side to turn in that direction. Tilt them inward towards each other to block. You can tilt them back towards you to move backward, tilt them forward to move forward. It sounds weird, but it does control way better than you think it does. And then, of course, you do actual punches to attack. And then on the top of the Joy-Cons are trigger buttons. You use the right one for jumping, you use the left one for dashing. And all the different characters do have different properties. So the character that I chose, Ninjaru, his big thing is that whenever he does an air dash, he actually vanishes for a moment, kind of masking your movement to your opponent. Which, if you watch on the left side of the screen, whenever I do a ninja dash, it's much more apparent on that one. Yes, you punch with both arms at the same time. You'll do a grab, which is a great way to get out of people's ultimates. And you activate your ultimates by hitting both triggers at the same time. There's two triggers on the Joy-Cons when the wrist strap is attached. That's another important thing. The wrist strap isn't just like a little thing you tie onto the Joy-Con itself. It's actually something you snap onto the controller, and it actually makes the trigger buttons way more comfortable. It also has additional triggers on the inside of the controller where it slides into the Switch tablet screen itself. So there's an SL and SR button in addition to ZL and ZR. So it's got a lot of triggers on there. Anyway, more about the game. I don't know how you can tell, but this game is way more fun than it looks. Like when I first saw the trailer, I was just kind of like, oh hey Gerard, where'd you show up? When they first showed the trailer for it, I was like, alright, I like the character designs, but okay. But yeah, this game is actually way more fun to play and has a little more depth than you would really think it does. So my first round, I kind of just messed around and got used to the controls, and then I tried to really start getting into throwing in curve punches and the like. So I tried to do a double punch there, but his block went through it, and I was able to grab my character. So I did an air dash into a double punch. If you punch while the Joy-Con is turned sideways, you will twist your punch in that direction. So you can see there, I actually punched, dashed to the side, but then twisted it to the right to help throw him off and got a hit in there. And then activate the super, flail with all the arms to do a bunch of damage. And when you see a super, you think, oh, it's pretty much over. But actually, it's really easy to get around to get some damage in there. And the easiest thing to do is someone activates their super. If you just grab them, you grab them right out of it, cancel it, and do a bunch of damage that way. Another twist punch in there. So I tried to like punch in one direction, hoping he would dodge the other, so I can set him up for my other fist. We're going to switch up and go to another round. We play as different characters in just a moment here. Here's the characters they had available, just the 5 at the moment. So I'm playing as Ribbon Girl, and he's playing as Mummy Guy. I forgot his name. It's like Mummy something. He's big, heavy, and slow. Ribbon Girl's big thing is that she has a quadruple jump. She can jump 4 times, so she can keep herself suspended in the air very easily, setting herself up for dashes or getting through things. There you saw me grab through his punches coming in. So grabs are kind of seem to cancel out most attacks, but if they dodge to the side or get around it, you know, you're super wide open because they're very slow attacks. I set up my my different fists. So she has like her ribbon hits. So she also like a party popper, a punch weapon that I'll switch to in the next round that you'll see. The numbers that pop up show how much damage you're doing. So there's like 230 points of damage. He has a lot of health. I've noticed for the mummy dude, that is. He has a lot of health. So I'll switch up my weapons here. So those are the party poppers. I put on both. It actually makes me giggle as soon as I use them. Yep, there it is. So rather than punching, it's actually kind of more projectile based. And another thing is if you hold the dash button, you actually will charge up your fists. So when you see the party poppers start glowing green a little bit, that's the attack being charged like that to do just a little bit extra damage. Maybe they go faster. I couldn't tell you for sure. Again, I had very limited hands-on time. But yeah, this is really fun. I actually was enjoying this quite a bit. Not something I would instantly buy a Switch for, but this is more enjoyable than it looks. So I like her grab in that it actually pulls her towards the opponent rather than the other way around, which can be useful for spacing. Yeah, so now my ultimate with party poppers is shooting projectiles of confetti. Yay! The little glowing symbol next to your life meter lets you know when you have your ultimate ready. The exclamation points pop up sometime. I couldn't tell you exactly what they do. There's a yellow one and like a blinky orange one. I think one lets you know when your ultimate's ready. I couldn't tell you for sure. Anyway, this is Arms. Hopes it gives you a better idea of how the game plays. I liked it way more than I thought it would. Again, worth checking out. Probably not worth buying a Switch over, but still fun. In addition to that, I got plenty of other Switch videos online and ready to check out. Be sure to watch those too. And subscribe.